And meantime, more than 80 organizations are calling on Congress to return from recess now and fund FEMA. Millions of Americans are already in disaster areas with Hurricane Milton now nearing landfall. Joining us now is Senator Marsha Blackburn, member of the Senate Judiciary, Finance, and Veterans Affairs Committees. Senator, it's good to see you, but not under these circumstances. The calls for Congress to return and allocate funds, help with FEMA. FEMA saying it's ready for this disaster, but they fell short on Helene. So many people are doubting that. This could be the worst storm to hit this area in 100 years. The damage could be worse than Katrina. How is it that this government agency is in this situation once again?
And it is because they spend money on their priorities and they move money around, and they have put $1.4 billion into caring for those that illegally entered the country. They spent $780 million out of the emergency food and shelter program for those illegally entering the country. So we know that they prioritize what is important to them. To the American people, having a federal emergency management response is vitally important. You take a state like Tennessee. Whoever thought that flooding in the Tennessee mountains would displace thousands of individuals, and it took a week for FEMA to get on the phone with these county mayors and say, this is when we're coming and this is what we're going to do. And this should not be. FEMA, their processes need to be reviewed. Their protocols need to be reviewed. Their preparation for response should be reviewed because all across the South, it has taken them days.
Well, I want to talk about your South, your Tennessee, the North Carolinas. J.D. Vance talking a lot about that in an op-ed today in the Wall Street Journal, saying really inexcusable. Many days, it did take 6 days for troops to get there on the ground. What have you noticed in your southern territory?
Yes, indeed. In Tennessee, it is your local emergency response, your local elected officials. It is the National Guard. It is the Tennessee Highway Patrol. It is our Tennessee Emergency Management. They were the ones that were in first. And, it is so important that counties and states have that 72-hour program, because it took a while for FEMA to get their act together on this and to actually begin to show up. In our case in Tennessee, you were 9 days in with FEMA being before they were on the ground and people knew where to go. What we have done at our blackburn.senate.gov/Helene, we have a web page with all the resources. It's available in English and Spanish. And we are holding pop-up office hours to help people who have lost veterans cards, Social Security cards, that need IRS documents and need these identifying items in order to apply for FEMA benefits. But it is the volunteer spirit. You've seen it at the Bristol Motor Speedway. They have turned an entire section into a disaster relief center and a command center.
It's extraordinary.
And they're helping all of these. It's extraordinary.
Indeed it is. Let me switch gears and talk politics with you, Senator. Sure. For the first time in 20 years, you have polling showing more Americans identifying as Republicans than Democrats. That almost never happens. It's happening right now. Why do you think that is?
I think it is because the Biden-Harris administration has been abysmal. As one of my Tennesseans said in one of my county meetings, under Donald Trump,
Senator,
he had money
Senator,
left at the end of the
unfortunately,
month.
I just have to stop you, and I apologize about this, but we are going straight to Florida, where Governor DeSantis is giving an address on the updates of the storm. That was Governor DeSantis in Lake City, Florida, giving us the latest on Hurricane Milton, expected to make landfall tonight. A lot of information packed in there. We want to bring back Senator Marsha Blackburn. We are so sorry that we had to interrupt you, but Governor DeSantis had a lot to tell not only his state, but the country as well about the impact of this storm. I want to get your reaction.
And Governor DeSantis is a leader who has a plan. And Florida EMA has planned for this just as they did for Helene. And the way they have informed the public, I think, is something that is very helpful. Of course, your states that are coastal states have the ability to apply for that natural disaster, major disaster declaration prior to the storm hitting, and that always helps with those resources, FEMA, etc., being able to pre-position and then move into an area as soon as the storm passes.
Well, and Senator, also, you just look at some of the private sector resources applied here. So he's talking about diesel fuel supplies and gasoline supplies, Starlink available at the shelters, companies like Walmart and Lennar and Publix providing resources and money to help with food. It strikes me that that's an important part of doing this well. Florida is good at bringing the private sector into this. Is that something we should be paying more attention to, especially with all these questions about FEMA and its capacity right now?
Indeed, we should. And I had talked with our governor and some of our elected officials. That first 72 hours is critical. And drilling down to make certain that our counties and cities have rainy day funds, that they have money set aside for the unexpected, making certain that they have that 72-hour plan. As I said earlier, it takes FEMA a while to get there. Especially if you're not a coastal area where you can apply ahead of that making landfall for that declaration. Now, when it comes to North Carolina and Tennessee, you weren't able to do that because the flooding came from the mountains and you could not apply until it happened because no one expected that to happen.
Yeah.
Senator Blackburn, we appreciate your time, your insight today. We're praying for everyone in Florida as we all watch this unfold on national television in front of us.
Pray for those in Tennessee.
We will as well. Thank you.